Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you. That's a Center tonight, Bears watching, Brett. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And the Cleveland starting five. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with John Collins. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. The shot by Conley, no good. And here comes Cleveland, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Cleveland the other way. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Parker. Here's Wiggins to the paint. The jump hook, and Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Wiggins.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Here's Durant, and the Suns miss again.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Wiggins outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. There's the block. And they're able to recover. Rose outside. Pass to Reed. Knocked away. Stolen by Parker. Here's Kirilenko. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
It's time for Dancers! Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And here we have last season's best free throw shooting team. The Suns, second.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
So it's Phoenix now. Still without a basket in the game. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral, there was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Now here's Parker. Collins with a screen on Durant. 6 to shoot. Parker. No good that time. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Rose. Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 3-on-3. Wiggins for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Antetokounmpo with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And so it's Cleveland with it. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Conley passes to Durant. Shot to stop the run. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The Suns trailing, and KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
That shot's good by Parker.
They're really working the paint now.
Who wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
Here's Rose. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Sampson. From deep, Conley. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Parker on the attack. Got a hand on it.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Conley played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Durant. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Parker against Conley. Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Parker. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Parker's got his second bucket on the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Some changes for Phoenix. Little's checked in for Durant. Snell comes in for Rose. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Conley. Brooks, he's checked in for the Cavs. Green comes in for Wiggins. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses off the left iron. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Snell. And here's Van Vliet. Parker defending. Snell drives in. Oh, Green with a block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot blocking guards you're going to find.
Nurkic is checked in for the Suns. McDaniels comes in for Reed. Bertans checked in for the Cavs. Maxey comes in for Parker. Pass to Little. Here's Nurkic. Antetokounmpo covering. And that one hits the back iron.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Maxey. And he lobs it up. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the Cavs with possession. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Here's Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
New season means new opportunity for young players. Grant a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, BA, teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Little. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Green. And he buries his first look.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Snell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Maxey. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Phoenix, trailing by 19. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
It's deflected. Here's Snell. Green covering.
2 minutes
Pass to Van
remaining in the
Vliet.
first. 2 minutes.
.152 left in the opening quarter. And the three off target. Cleveland has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And small forward Nasir Little, just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the number 6 recruit in the high school class in 2018. But 1 year later, Graham slid to the 25th pick.
And B.A., he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
He's off on the first.
And those trophies got to be nice. A league MVP, a defensive player of the year. Giannis really has nothing to prove as an individual anymore. It's all about that big goal and getting those big wins.
Batum is checked in for the Cavs. Johnson comes in for Green. And he's good on the second. Here's Moutier. Pass to Bouknight. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. 3 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. That shot off the mark. And Cleveland the other way now. Brooks with it. Back to Maxey. There's the drive. That shot, no good.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Moutier. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Takes the three. Moutier, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Brooks. Here's Maxey, defended by Nurkic.
Come on, box him out, man.
Pass to Batum. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Here's Moutier. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. From deep three-point range, the first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 18. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
Well, a lot of confidence for the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, and plenty of experience when it comes to winning games.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we.
Grant, it's great to see Rose still contributing after all these years.
Oh, and some stars, they can't adjust to a changing role like he has, but give Rose credit for adapting and remaining effective in this league.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Bouknight out there with Emmanuel Moutier. And it's Sampson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Free throw drops for Love.
Kevin Love in his first few years, just a low post kind of grinded out back to the basket guy, and then all of a sudden became a phenomenal perimeter threat.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And with Kevin Love's development as a floor spacer, a great compliment to LeBron James during the Cavs title run in 2016.
It felt similar, B.A., to what Chris Bosh did in Miami with Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, where Kevin sacrificed a lot of his offense to fit in and be a complimentary star.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Kevin Durant, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Van Vliet's checked in for Moutier. Hits both from the stripe.
Think about the resume of one Kevin Durant, NBA titles, regular season and finals MVP awards. A guy in that 50, 40, 90 club. I mean, you name it. Kevin Durant has done it in the NBA. He is an all-time great.
Here's Wiggins. Durant pulls it in. And here are the Suns. It's an 18-point game. Here's Reed. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
John Collins. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Suns making a switch here. Snell's checked in.
Willis Reed. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Van Vliet against Parker. Love, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Parker. It's hauled in by Sampson. Parker's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Pass to Sampson. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Snell, hounded by Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Van Vliet on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Kirilenko. Misses the layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Durant, pass to Van Vliet. Launches it. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Down low. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Outside Durant. The 3 ball. They get the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Here's Snell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And Durant still has that flush. Just an easy deuce for him.
Parker passes to Wiggins. Back to Parker. Collins with a screen on Van Vliet. It's Parker on the attack. That one is off.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Durant finds Van Vliet. Back to Durant. He goes up again, and it's good on the layup. Durant's got 9 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to Kirilenko. Off target with the three.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Durant with the bucket.
And Durant thrives through the contact that time, just taking the defender head on and finishing the play.
Now here's Parker. 6 points for him. Love a screen on Van Vliet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second.
Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Phoenix making some changes. Little's checked in for Durant, and Rose is subbed in for Snell. Bertans checked in for the Cavs. Green comes in for Wiggins. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
Rose outside. Van Vliet outside. Let's go with a 3. And that one is stopped right through.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Parker. Give him 8 points now. Driving to the basket, and that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
First free throw is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Mike Conley's checked in for Van Vliet. Good on both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Rose. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Conley. Pass to Reed. From deep, Rose. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Left side, Johnson. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Reed. Oh, yes, the turnaround. He's got 5.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Back to Parker. Bertans with a screen on Conley. It's Parker on the attack. It's tipped. Now Conley. Pass to Sampson. Back to Conley. Here's Sampson. Rose outside. Here's Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. Outside Bertans. Goes up from the top of the key, and the jumper is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 16. The Suns have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Rose, that's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Parker. He's got 10.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Cavaliers timeout. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
It's a completely new group for the Suns. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. In third, Phoenix.
You take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
Johnson passes to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Maxey. Rebounded by Nurkic. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Here's Bouknight. Brooks defending. Pass to Nurkic. To the middle. Here's Moutier. Shot clock at 6. No good on the fadeaway. The Cavaliers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Outside Johnson. Screen by Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Nurkic with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Bouknight. Antetokounmpo with the block. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Assisted.
Great game for him. Double-double now.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
Here's Moutier. Rebounded by Johnson. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Inside. And Giannis throws it down.
And more the confidence of Giannis to be one of those go-to scorers. We're seeing those signs.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Bouknight. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Moutier. Following the score by Cleveland. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Maxey. Launches a 3. And they recover it.
That's the kind of D you want from your big fella Nurkic there. Make sure he is contesting the shot.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, and looking at the Trailblazers matchup, everyone has that one circled. Obviously, they love to come out on top, but they know they have serious mismatch challenges. They'll need to execute to near perfection and adjust on the fly to give themselves a chance.
Okay, guys, now we have to talk about that commanding first half by Giannis.
I used to love games like this, Ernie, when I was getting in that groove down low. Be like he's taking charge, making barbecue chicken stew in the post. You got to get a body on him. It's going to be more of the same in the second half. Barbecue chicken stew alert.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Cleveland's shooting pretty well at 45%. On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. John Collins out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Parker in at the point. Back to Collins. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Rose outside. Pass to Reed. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Parker outside. Here's Kirilenko. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for
At the
him.
line for the Cavaliers, Andre Kirilenko. At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. And here are the Suns now. About a minute played here in the second half.
It's going to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And Phoenix has possession after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Durant, 3-pointer. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Now here's Wiggins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Conley. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he gets it back. They get it back. Goes up again. And he gets it back. Back to Conley. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Giannis with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Eastern time,
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Fifth on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Rose, the pass to Conley. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot from deep. And he can't get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And that one's long. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half.
Get up to drill down.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Collins passes to Antetokounmpo. It's not going to go for him. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Outside Durant. Inside. Here's Reed. Collins with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Snatched up. Antetokounmpo kicks it out to Parker. Wiggins outside. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Outside Conley. Pass to Durant. Here's Sampson. Collins defending. Here's Sampson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Parker. He's got 12. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
Hey, can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Some changes for Phoenix. Little's checked in for Durant. Snell comes in for Rose. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Conley. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Parker passes to Green. Outside Love. Outside Bertans. Pass to Parker. Over VanVleet. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And the Suns shooting 42% in this third quarter. On the wing, Snell. He's covered by Bertans. They get it again. Here's Little. Now here's VanVleet. Parker defending. Another shot. And Parker pulls it down. Well, Cleveland's shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Love. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
On the wing, Snell. There's the triple. Cavaliers with the rebound. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip to the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Snell. 4-3. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Now here's Parker. 12 points for him. Green for 3. Nails it from 3. Green's got 5 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Here's Little. Feet out. On the wing, Snell from downtown, and the Suns get another 3.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
For the Cavaliers, Batum is checked in for Bertans. Brooks comes in for Green, and it's Maxey in for Wiggins. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Pass to Brooks. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. McDaniels is checked in for the Suns. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Johnson, he's checked in for Parker. On defense, the Suns. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Nurkic. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, I'm not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
Brooks outside. And Maxey, here we go. Love for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bouknight. 1:51 left in the third. Deflected.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
Over to the wing. And here's Brooks. The teardrop, and it's good on the lay-in.
Assist from.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Nurkic. Pass to Moutier. Shoots over Maxey. Moutier, no good. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Three-pointer, Brooks. Sinks the tray. Brooks has got 7 now in this quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Nurkic. Here's Bouknight. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Eight seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's Sampson. And no good, trying to use the glass. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Cavaliers. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Get to him.
Downstream. I'm through.
Timeout.
Bombay, I got your help side.
Hey, help out on Debo.
Wiggins.
Here we go. Parker.
No baseline.
Hey, Conley.
Got it. Oh, foul.
That's right. Hey, get on, KD.
Rotate.
Oh, gotta move. Hey, yo, pick up Wiggins.
Read.
Hey, yo, Parker.
Get to him.
Hey, yo, watch Conley.
Charging.
Hey, go get Kevin Love.
Watch it up top.
Starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 7.
Some veterans on these. Teams. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, we're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Weber. DeJounte Murray is out there with Kennard. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Barkley in at the 3. No good from Maravich. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
You got to give an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
And here's Maravich for 3. No good there. And the 76ers with possession. Takes the turnaround J. Not enough on that one as it misses. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about how Chris Middleton is still overlooked in terms of the impact he can have on a game. Coach said, look up at the end of the night, and he always gets his numbers. He may not be flashy about it, but you have to game plan for it. So Middleton won't catch them off guard tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Billups following the score by DeJounte Murray. Now the pass to Maravich. Abdul-Jabbar against Murray. Got a piece of it and stolen by Murray. The dish to Barkley. Weber a screen. Barkley goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Middleton. Misses the fallback J.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
For the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Magic. There's the triple. Traps in the tray.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Now here's Murray. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Middleton.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
Now, here is Barkley. 14 points from him the last game against the Magic in Orlando. You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter player.
I would not disagree at all. He does everything and does it all well.
Here's Bagley. Outside, Phillips. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Weber. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Murray kicks to Kennard. He lobs it up. It's tipped. And here's Maravich for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates too.
76ers.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The 76ers in second.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
The 76ers trail by 4. Passes to Chamberlain. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Another miss by Philadelphia. For the Spurs with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Maravich, the pass to Middleton. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Middleton's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bagley against Weber. Out to Barkley. Floats it up for Murray. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
A brief check now of the stats for Murray. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 15 points a game last season. 7 rebounds and 5 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bottom line is, they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Outside, Phillips. Back to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bagley, no good. The 76ers trail by 6. Kennard kicks to Murray. Pass to Barkley. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Weber. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their role.
Well, you know, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. And even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. You know, once the game starts for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the first one drops.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
A different look now for San Antonio. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Bagley. Johnson comes in for Chris Middleton. And Murray subbed in for Chauncey Billups. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Zeller, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Miller comes in for Barkley. Halliburton's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Wright in for Murray. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Zeller. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Inside. Here's Weber. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Johnson gets the bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Wright looking around. Lets it go from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Halliburton against Maravich. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he converts the layup.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Wright, the pass to Miller. It's right on the wing for Murray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
First in steals, second in blocks, and they were third in our league in terms of fast break points. This is a team that plays one speed, and that's full speed.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop. Falls checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Maravich. Here's Young. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Murray. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Halliburton right side. A rebound by Young. And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. There's the pass to Vassell. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap.
And, you know, when Young gets a step forward to the hoop, you don't have many options other than to foul.
Personal foul.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young.
And, you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Zeller. Hayward comes in for Miller. And it's Morant in for Halliburton. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Morant against Murray. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that away.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Young. And it's Seth Curry in for Jamal Murray. Just 3 to shoot. And that one's good, Morant. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Good on the shot. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Boy, an excellent shooter. Seth Curry takes pride in spraying you from this spot.
Outside, Markkanen. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Curry. Here's Vassell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Kaminsky against Markkanen. Millsap sets the pick for Markkanen. With the drive over Kaminsky. Got a hand on it.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
2 points, that one goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 5 now.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word. And an unlucky history of injuries for Gordon Hayward. And he understands you got to take the long-term perspective deciding when to return.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play. There are certain times where guys want to play and the coaching staff and the training staff feels like it's in the team's best interest to not play. You know, there's certain injuries you really can't play with.
Great teams are more sophisticated than ever when it comes to injury prevention.
And training staffs are now expected to anticipate risk. So at times they'll know before the player does that there's a concern.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tyrese Haliburton is out there with Morant. Then it's Weber. Then it's Barkley. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the shot goes down.
You know, he can beat you a lot of ways. Actually, any kind of way. The quick jumper, his agility on the move is excellent. Maravich always making things happen.
Now, here is Barkley. Morant outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Bryant looking over the floor. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Haliburton. That's his first foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for Vassell. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
On to the floor for the 76ers.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Phillips passes to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Over Murray. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Barkley goes in. Tries again. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Chamberlain.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Phillips against Weber. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And he makes the first.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Halliburton. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Chamberlain with a screen on Middleton, and stolen by Billups. Dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for Chauncey Billups. The 76ers also with a sub. Miller's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bagley sends a screen for Middleton. Shoots over Weber. Middleton can't get it to go.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Kennard finds Murray. Pass to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton against Weber. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. Weber's got his second basket of the night.
Highly efficient close to the rim is Chris Webber. I mean, he's got a really nice, solid, creative post game.
Murray, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Another shot. Chamberlain with the block, and he gets it back. Bagley sets a screen for Murray. They shoot again. Feeds to Bagley. And that one is good.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
And, guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
The shot's good by Chamberlain.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Who wants a T-shirt? Your Spurs squad.
Checked in for San Antonio. And the 76ers also making a change. Zeller's checked in. San Antonio leading. Outside, Maravich. For three, Murray. San Antonio again missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Passes it to Chamberlain. The feed now to Zeller. Wide open look here for Murray. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's deflected.
You know, usually Zeller is a position defender, but when he's locked in, he can block some shots too.
Here's Kennard. Bagley with the block. Maravich against Murray. No good from Maravich.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
The score now all even.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now, here is Maravich. He had a 27-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now here's Murray. Pete Maravich misses his last shot. Pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a screen on Young. Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. D'ing him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling.
DeJounte Murray, 2 shots.
No good on that one. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Chris Middleton, and Curry subbed in for Maravich. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
Now here's Johnson, and the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul.
That's his first.
Spurs making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Frank Kaminsky III.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Hayward outside. Zeller setting the pick for Hayward. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And San Antonio shooting well. They're at 45%. Curry finds Murray. Kaminsky is screen on right. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Falls checked in for Thaddeus Young. Then for the 76ers, Millsap comes in for Cody Zeller. And it's John Morant in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's Hayward. He had 16 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Millsap a screen on Curry. Here's Wright. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Now here's Morant for 3. That shot no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. Trying to end the drought, and that one drops for him. And the Spurs lead by 2. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. Key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That's good from Morant.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Assisted by...
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance runs.
Nice fadeaway to get over the top. Falls got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Curry passes to Vassell. Johnson for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 18 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The pass to Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now. Kaminsky with the screen. That shot off. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Morant kicks to Markkanen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And with the moment, let's check out the stats for Wright. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
When you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Chauncey Billups is checked in for San Antonio. And then for Philadelphia, Barkley is checked in for Hayward. And Halliburton subbed in for Wright. Pass to Kaminsky. Johnson in the corner. The 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
San Antonio trailing here. Spins. Out left to the wing. Billups inside the line. Releases from the wing and drills it. Billups has got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Passes it to Barkley. Over Johnson. Tie game in San Antonio. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
76ers, 42.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing the back out, so that's important.
We'll see if you can keep that up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
It's not too often a team can land a versatile big man like Jokic. He'll have a tremendous all-around impact on their front court. And you know his new teammates are just going to love being on the receiving end of those passes.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bagley. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then there's Maravich. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And it's Morant missing. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Billups. And the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the clock. Bagley the screen. Here's Middleton. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Middleton's got 9 points.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic and when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
And here's Maravich for 3. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got his 3rd assist on the night. Morant outside. Pass to Weber. Fade away. And the shot goes in. Weber's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
Passes it to Maravich. Outside Billups. Takes it down to Middleton. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Morant with a wide open look. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Billups. Middleton for 3. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds now in the game. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. In transition, here come the Spurs. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Another miss by Middleton. The 76ers trail by 6. Morant outside. Pass to Barkley. Now Kennard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Chamberlain. Back to Kennard. Over Maravich. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Kennard against Middleton. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way up. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Chamberlain dishes to Morant. To the right side. Weber. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here are the Spurs. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Back to Middleton. The pass to Bagley. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now a 10-point San Antonio lead.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Your Spurs squad.
Spurs with some changes. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Bagley. Seth Curry comes in for Chris Middleton. And Murray subbed in for Chauncey Billups. And Philadelphia also making a switch. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for John Morant. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes are gone. Pass to Weber. To halt the run.
Boy, the size Weber has a real asset in the post, and he knows how to use it for these dunks.
Murray outside. Driving to the basket. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Murray against Murray. Murray kicks to Maravich. Over Kennard. No good from Maravich.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lead is probably not the best option on that shot.
Double team on Barton. Kennard for three. San Antonio with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 rebounds in the game. For three, Murray bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Pass to Barton. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
A precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Bob pass to Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Murray. Rebounded by the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Murray outside. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Murray, no good. The 76ers trail by 14. Murray kicks to Chamberlain. Pass to Weber. With the shot. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Weber's got 12 points in the game.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked at Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
The loudest and the craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Your Spurs Hot Squad.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Young comes in for Bryant. And it's Vassell in for Murray. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Cody Zeller's checked in for Chamberlain. Hayward comes in for Weber. Miller's checked in for Barkley. And Halliburton subbed in for Kennard. Now here's Murray. The pass to Halliburton. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, you just can't let Hayward get set off the pass. He's a knockdown shooter.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
A different look now for San Antonio. Mike Kaminsky, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Curry.
Frank Kaminsky III. Chauncey Billups.
Billups against Murray. Billups, no good. Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays Greg way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys, but that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Kaminsky with the screen. Young drives in. The three from Billups. A three-pointer is right on target. Billups has got 7 points.
And Billups, a remarkable shooter in his own right, especially from distance now. Has a really fluid shooting motion. Big shot. Chauncey.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Can't cash in from close range. Spurs leading by 12. Here's Maravich. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got his 5th assist in this one. Puts it up from 12. Murray, no good.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Chris Middleton's checked in for Vassell. Then for the 76ers, Lowry Marketing comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Wright in for Murray. San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Kaminsky sets the pick for Billups. Out to Maravich. Middleton outside. Free throw line jump shot. Zeller grabs the board. And it's Wright with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 14-point game. Halliburton for 3. It's not going to go for him. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
And that's evidence that Markins is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
Here's Miller following the basket by Chris Middleton. 36 seconds left to play in the third.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Outside, Maravich. Passes it to Kaminsky. Over Wright. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
And here's Maravich from the arc. Unable to get that one. And so it's San Antonio with the signs of the lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made... And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Weber is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Barkley in at the small forward position.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Murray finds Kennard. Barkley against Middleton. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And here's Middleton. Outside, Maravich. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Pistol Pete, oozing with natural talent. But behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work, too.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The first free throw is good.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Murray. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Down low. Here's Weber. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist on the night.
Well, that's just an uber unselfish play by Murray. Always ready to drop a dime if there's a better shot available for a teammate.
Phillips passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Bucket is good. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Weber. Here's Barkley. Back to Weber. Kicks it to Barkley. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Just 5 on the clock. Middleton outside. And there's the pass to Phillips. He dishes it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Timeout called the 76ers. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
That you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Murray dishes to Barkley. Chamberlain with a screen on Phillips. And it's Barkley missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and
they've really been strong on the glass.
Weber a screen. Here's Murray. San Antonio with the rebound. For three, Middleton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich just got 6 assists in the game. Phillips against Murray. There's the drive. Over Bagley. Murray, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Bagley sends a screen for Middleton to the paint. Bagley with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistent.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barkley with it. Phillips picks him up defensively. Barkley, and that's good. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Go. Who's watching him? Will! Love it, baby! Woo! Will! Hey! Pick coming!
That's all you, man!
Give me that! Hey! Hayward! Yo, see where?
Watch that shooter.
Yo, Millsap!
Hayward!
super excited to